and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who do not know, I am Jamarius Thompson and this is my first ever YouTube video. As you can tell from the title below, this is a Q&A slash get to know me tag. So basically I asked my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat for questions for this tag, and I have accumulated 15 and I'm going to answer them on this video. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first question is, what is your name? I am Jamarius Thompson. I have a really long name. It's a very distinctive name. A lot of people mistake my name for something else. Like, I've heard a lot of different things. I've heard Jamarius, Jamarcus, I've just heard a whole bunch of different things. It's just like, that's not what it is. My name is Jamarius Thompson. That's what my name is. Number 2, what is your age? How old are you? I am 20 years old. I know some people say I look a little bit older than 20, but I'm only 20 years old. And I haven't even been 20 for that long, honestly. Like a few months. Well, it's been about half a year, but I feel like I can see how people can think I'm a little bit older than 20, but I'm only 20 years old. Where am I from? So I am from a rural town in Columbia, Mississippi. Stupid. I am from a rural town in Mississippi called Columbia, Mississippi. Number 4, when is your birthday / what is your zodiac sign? So my birthday is June 2nd, 2000, and my zodiac sign is Gemini. I am really into astrology, actually, for those of you who do not know me, like, personally. But for those of you who are into, like birth charts or whatever, my sun sign is Gemini, my moon sign is Gemini, and my rising sign is Scorpio. So those are for the people who are a little bit more in depth into the signs and into astrology itself. That's like, those are my big 3 basically. What are some of my pet peeves? I actually have a lot of pet peeves, but for some reason whenever I was recording, well, when I was getting ready to record the video, I couldn't think of any. But here are a few just to name some. The first one would be, I hate when people like don't try to understand. Like, it's one thing to not understand a person or where they're coming from or some of the things that they've experienced. It's completely understandable to not understand like some things, because some things you cannot understand until you've experienced them, and everyone hasn't experienced the things that I've experienced. So that's understandable to not understand, but when people don't try to understand, that's what bothers me. Like, have a little bit of compassion, have a little bit of, thought behind the things that you say or the things that you do. Like, you may not be able to relate exactly to what's going on, but I'm pretty sure you've had a life circumstance that was very similar to what I went through, or not even necessarily very similar. You may know somebody, you may have went through something that was similar, but just have a little bit of compassion. Like, please try to understand. I hate liars as well. Like, don't lie to me. And the thing that makes me mad about people who lie to me is because one thing about me, and you can ask any of my close friends or some of the people that I go to school with, it's no point in lying. Like, it's literally no point in lying to me, because 9 times out of 10, I already know the truth. I just want to see what you were going to say. I can read people very well as well. Like, I can tell when somebody is lying to me. And I may not can tell the first time. All the times I can, but if I can't tell the first time, I can pretty much be like, after a certain amount of time, be like, I think they're lying. So don't lie to me. I hate when people lie to me. And then I'm very understanding. So when people lie to me, it's like, why are you lying to me? Because all you have to do is be honest. Like, it's been certain situations that I've experienced in my life where it's like, why are you lying to me? Because I understand, like, the situation itself. You didn't have to lie. So when people lie, it's like, it's almost insulting to me. Like, why are you lying to me? And my last thing would be bad communication. I hate when people are terrible communicators. So for those of you who are into the signs, you know that Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of communication. So I am I'm a natural born communicator. Like, I love communication. I love talking to people. On the phone, I love talking to people face to face. I love FaceTime. I can care less for texting, but I do love talking to people, engaging with people, and just really being surrounded by people and engaging in conversation. So whenever people are bad communicators, like if I'm talking to somebody, like if not a relationship, but like talking to somebody, and it's like they are not answering my phone calls or texting me back in a timely manner. And I'm not gonna say a timely manner is like as soon as I text you, you text me right back. No, but like 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes max. It's like, why are you not texting me back? Yeah, so bad communicators, I just really don't like that because it's like I need communication. Like I am stimulated by communication. So if you are communicating with me, it's kind of like a turn off, like a do I want to be their friend? Or do I think, or am I interested in this person still? Or like, do I even want to continue to be around this person? Because if you can't communicate with me effectively, we can't get a job done. We can't make a relationship work. We can't make a friendship work. So it's like bad communication just equals bad to me. Those are some of my pet peeves. How tall am I? I am 6'3". If you don't know me in person or you haven't seen me in person, maybe I don't look as tall as I am, but I am very tall. I'm extremely tall actually. But it is what it is. I'm just really tall. Where do I attend college? I attend college at the one and only Jackson State University. Y'all, anybody who knows me knows I love my school. I love my school. I love my school with everything in me. My school is not perfect, but my school means everything to me. So for the people who are watching this video who know nothing about Jackson State University, Jackson State University is one of Mississippi's public 4-year historically black colleges and universities, HBCU. So basically, we are a public institution. We have it's in between 7,000 to 10,000 students currently enrolled in undergrad. If you don't know anything about Jackson State University, you must be living under a rock because we are known for our famous band, the Sonic Boom of the South, and the Prancing J Sets. I love the Boom and I love the J Sets. So somebody else, this is not one of the questions on the list, but I'm answering anyway. Somebody asked me, why did I come to Jackson State? So whenever I was in high school, it was really important for me to go to a HBCU because I went to a predominantly black high school. So, and at my high school, nobody really talked about HBCUs. Like, I went to a small school as well. So when I say the next thing, it shouldn't be too surprising. Because I graduated high school in 2018. The class of 2017, none of them went to an HBCU. Like, not one of them. I mean, granted, it was only 32 of them. None of them went to a HBCU. And I'm just like, why? And that kind of drives me to my career path and why I want to do what I want to do. But I'm not going to get into that right now. That's a question later on in the video. But like I was saying, I go to Jackson State University. What made me want to come here was because in high school, it was very important for me to go to a historically black college because I just feel like, and I know some people will be like, it's a reason why schools are integrated now. That's fine. That's fine for anybody who wants to go to a PWI. For those who don't know, that's a predominantly white institution. If you definitely want to go, if that's your prerogative, that's fine with me. But for me, it was important for me to go to a school who was built and that was made specifically with me in mind. I was not an afterthought. I was not, they want to come here so bad. These people fought really hard to get here, so I'm gonna let them come. Like, granted, the people who fought really bad for schools to be integrated, like James Meredith at Ole Miss, that's very important, and that's great that he did that for the students that go to Ole Miss now. I'm not one of those students. I wanted to go to HBCU, so I mean, he's still groundbreaking, and what he did was very important. But for me, I just want to go to a school to where, if it was 1927, I could still be able to enroll in school. So I'm happy I'm here. I'm glad I came. My aunt was a big influence because she actually is alumni of Jackson State University, and she still lives in Jackson. and it was HBCU. So really, it was just basically all things I want. I definitely want to stay in state because I didn't want out of state tuition fees, but I did not want to go to Alcorn because Alcorn State University in Loma, Mississippi, a lot of people from my hometown actually go to Alcorn. Like the older generations went to Alcorn. But actually now some younger students are starting to go to Alcorn as well. So I'm really happy to see that because even though they are coming to Jackson State, where I would want them to come. Well, actually my cousin came, but even though a lot of them aren't coming to Jackson State, where I would want them to come, they're still going to HBCU. So I really, really, really love that. But Alcorn, my family, a lot of my family went there. And I'm from, like I said, I'm from a rural town in Mississippi, so I didn't want to go to another rural place. I went to the urban area. Jackson State is in West Jackson, and it's basically in like the heart of Jackson. So, I don't know. I love it here. Next question is, what is your major? My major is elementary education with a concentration in social science, K6 to be exact. So, what is social science and what drove me to want to be an educator? What drove me to want to be an educator actually was influenced by educators my entire life. My godmom's an educator. Her sister is an educator. My aunt actually came to Jackson State to be a music educator. Education has been a huge part of me. My educators in high school and in junior high and in elementary school, they were so influential as to why picking this major as well. As well as I just wanted to give back. Like I said, how my educators influenced me. I want to be that same person for somebody else. Like, not even the fact that I want them to become an educator, but the fact of I want to be there for them, because it was oftentimes where it was things that I felt like I couldn't talk to my family about. I didn't want to keep worrying my friends about. So it's like, who can I run to? Who can I talk to? And my educators were always there during their planning period, during their lunch breaks, after school, before school, they were there for me, and I want to be there for somebody else, because that would just mean the world to me for someone to come back and be like, you know, because of who you were in the classroom and outside the classroom, it allowed me to become a better person. It allowed me to be happier in the skin that I'm in. It allowed me to love myself, and it allowed me to love others. So that's really my dream, is to work with children. I don't really know what age group yet. Right now, it seems like I may want to work in between like kindergarten to second grade, but that's still subject to change. I just love the idea of being an educator. I know it's not a lot of money. I know children are bad. I know this. I knew this before I chose my major, because if we're being honest, I wasn't the best student in high school. Like, I did my work and I kept good grades, but I know I had a smart mouth. I know that I had an attitude. I know this stuff. So, please, save it. Please. So, my concentration, like I said, is in social science. So, that is history, psychology, sociology, government, economics, things of that nature. Basically, things that don't fall under the big four, which is math, science, reading, and English. Aside from things like physical education and like the arts, so like art and all that type of stuff. But yeah, I love my concentration. I love history, so of course this concentration was perfect for me. History was my favorite subject in school, so I want to be somebody's favorite history teacher one day. What is your relationship status? Baby, I'm single. I am single. I am by myself. I'm not really talking to anybody. I am just single. And I'm okay with being just single. I promise I am. I'll be bored. Sometimes, but it's the peace of mind. Sometimes I do want to boo. I'm not gonna lie. I do be wanting to boo. But it's the peace of mind. It's the peace of mind. It's definitely the peace of mind. But yeah, I'm single. What is your favorite movie genre? Yeah, let me tell you. So, I live for a good musical. My favorite movie is actually Dreamgirls. Dreamgirls is my favorite movie because it just reminds me of my childhood. Like, I remember when I was younger, I really didn't understand the concept of what was going on. All I could relate to was the music and how these people's voices were so beautiful and how they actually were singing their souls out. Like, you could hear Jennifer Hudson singing like her life depended on it. You could hear a Nicki Naughty Rose hitting those notes that other people cannot hit. You could hear Beyonce just singing and just sounding so angelic. Oh my goodness, I loved it younger. But as I grew up, I realized that this is like real life. Like, I didn't know that this type of stuff could happen or happened in real life. But it was like a lot of people are gonna say they want the best for you and not wish the best for you. A lot of people are gonna say they're in your corner, and then once you really need them, they're gonna go. But at the same time, your story is defined by you, and how you play out and how you write your own narrative is completely up to you. No one else is the cause of your life story. It's up to you. You can have a bad experience, but it's up to you to make that experience a good experience or a bad experience, because there's good in everything. And Dreamgirls is just everything. I love Dreamgirls. Also, honorary mention, I love Hairspray. Like, I love Hairspray. Like, if I could sing, I would sing for y'all, but I can't sing, so I'm not gonna sing. Yeah, but I do love Hairspray. Musicals are just everything. They're my favorite. Musicals just, I don't know, something about musicals just makes you feel like you can escape. Like, even if it's not, even if it's nonfiction, something about musical just makes you feel like this is a fairy tale. This is a dream, and it's beauty. I don't know. I just love musicals. I just love musicals. My next question is, what is your favorite food? Y'all, one thing about me, I can choose, so I really can choose. I love wings. I love wings. I love wings. I love wings. I love Wingstop Wings. It's this place in Jackson called the Village Kitchen. Their wings are so good. Really, their wings good. Their fries good. And it's this like juice drink called the Dawn. It's like a lemonade Kool-Aid mix. Yeah, Kool-Aid. I said Kool-Aid. So you know the place good. You know the place good. Oh my goodness. I just love wings. I just love biting into wings. And once I get these braces off, it's a wrap. Speaking of braces, do y'all want me to make a video vlogging whenever I get my braces off? Because if you guys want to see that, I can definitely do that and be like, hey y'all, this is me, you know, taking my braces off. If that's what you guys want to see. If you want to see it, I can bring it along. If you don't, that's also fine. And hibachi. I love hibachi. Shout out to my friend Alexis Hewitt. She put me on hibachi either spring 19 or summer 19 because we was eating hibachi so much. I love hibachi. And shout out to Lex, because not only she put me on hibachi, but she also put me on spicy mayo. So what you do is when you order your hibachi, ask for about 2, 3, 4, depending on how big the serving size is. Ask for some spicy mayo. I get chicken and onions only for the vegetable, with rice with the spicy mayo. Chef's kiss. It's beautiful. It's delicious. It's that. Yeah, I love spicy mayo. And how about you? So the next question is, what do you do for fun? For fun, I like to do arts and crafts. Well, here's something right here. So this is the thing called a shadow box. It's not finished. So basically, a collage of this girl is gonna go right here. She's a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So, and she's also a political science major. I'm not really sure because she doesn't go to my school. But she wanted the box to say legally devastating, and she is the 16 club. So yeah, whenever I get those pictures printed out, I'm going to, and it's like some beads and stuff at the bottom. I don't know if you can see, but I made little gavels. I put pearls in there. It's like different other color assorted beads. It's really cute. So hopefully I can finish that sometime soon, because really I was supposed to finish it. But you know, she's been patient with me, and I appreciate that. I really do, because this semester. So an interesting fact about me. So actually, I'm gonna insert a video like right here to show you guys what I'm talking about. But I do this thing with my feet. So my little toe will, like, whenever I'm comfortable, and I won't even realize I'm doing it until like somebody points it out. But my little toe will like rest over the toe beside it, and I'm just comfortable. Like, I do it in my shoes. I do it no shoes, barefoot. I do it laying down. I think that may be how I go to sleep at night. I'm really not sure, but I love doing that with my feet. I cannot control it, and I didn't think it was weird because I really didn't think nothing of it. But whenever anybody sees it, they be like, "Ew, what are you doing? Ew, what are you doing?" So there it goes, the toe thing. I don't know what to call it because I don't know. But yeah, short-term goals slash long-term goals. So short-term goals, of course, I want to be a graduate of Jackson State University with honors. I kind of want magna cum laude, but with the way this semester went, summa cum laude. Summa cum laude, that's me. Summa cum laude Madi. For those who don't know, my nickname is Madi. So, summa cum laude Madi. That's me. I definitely want to graduate. Definitely want to join more clubs and orgs. Even though I'm very active on campus, extremely active on campus, it's just certain things that I want to do. I could do two of each, so being a graduate and graduating with honors. Long-term goals, I definitely want to move to Dallas or Houston or Atlanta. Shout out to JSU 22, Tutu Live, because that's where all of us are moving. But no, seriously though, I definitely want to move to Dallas because I have a friend in Dallas and I love him so much. And even though he gets on my nerves, I love him for life. But, you know, when I first move out there, we maybe could be roommates. By the time I move out there, he would be probably, you know, his second apartment or getting ready to renew his lease or whatever. So, yeah. And another long-term goal will probably be to be, I don't want to say a successful educator because, what could I say? I would say being a successful educator because it's one thing to be an educator, but it's another thing to be a successful one. I want my students to learn something from me. Not necessarily coursework. Coursework is definitely important as well. Do not get me wrong. But I want them life lessons. I want them to learn about self-love, self-worth. I want them to learn about being able to be okay when you're not okay and understanding that it's okay to not be okay. And I just want to be a good educator, and that is something that I am extremely passionate about, being a good educator. So now we get down to our last question of the day. This was actually really fun, and I'm glad I recorded this because at first I was really nervous and I was kind of like, this is not going to work. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But now I'm comfortable, and I'm so glad that you guys stuck with me to the end of this video. But enough of that. What made me create a channel? So, what made me create a channel? I created a channel because there were so many influences on YouTube itself. So one of my very first YouTubers that I remember watching was this girl. Her name's Bo. Is she from Toronto? She's from Canada. Cosmoholics Anonymous. Still subscribe to her to this day. I love her. Like, she's just so unapologetically her. Beautiful, black, a mother. I think she's a mother of two now. I just love her because it's just like she's just so real and raw, and yeah, it's just, I don't know, she's just beautiful, and her spirit's beautiful, and her makeup is beautiful, and her story times are crazy. But I just love both. So Cosmoholics Anonymous, if you ever see this, know that I love you so much. Also, it's this guy named He Flawless. He doesn't go by He Flawless anymore. He goes by Kenneth Senegal. That's his actual name. I love his videos as well. I've been subscribed to him for so long. I was subscribed to him when he was still in Memphis. If you know, you know. Love He Flawless. He is so amazing. Also, we love Shay. Oh my goodness. Shay, I love Shay. If I ever met Shay in person, I feel like me and Shay will be really good friends. I actually was on Shay Live one time. Should I insert the clip? I'm gonna insert the clip. Actually, I'm gonna insert a picture because I took a screenshot whenever I was on live. So I'm just gonna insert a picture. Yeah. So I love Shay. Shay is so funny, so crazy, but Shay is unapologetically Shay. I feel like we would be really good friends, like I said before. I feel like it would be a really good time. And yeah, I just, those story times be a fool. Though it's just everything about him, not even the story times, but the PO box, the Instagram lives, the big old lives, everything about Shay. I just love Shay. Also, it's this new, well, he's not really new. He hasn't been out as long as like Kenneth, but his name is Chris, aka Honey Buns. I love Honey Buns. Honey Buns is just so crazy. I love Honey Buns. His story times be a mess too. Them story times be a fool child. But it's just so real, so authentic, so just, I don't know. I like Chris. Chris is funny. And he seems really cool. He seems very peaceful. He seems like the type of friend that's multifaceted. Like, he seems like you can go to the club and party with him, but at the same time, you can sit in your house, you can drink some wine, and y'all can just chill. Love Chris. Love Chris. Check out Honey Buns. Check out We Love Shay. Check out Cosmo Hearts Anonymous. And definitely check out, who was the other one? Chris, We Love Shay, Cosmo Hearts Anonymous, Kenny. Oh, I'm maybe missing somebody. But I also love this YouTuber named Adrian Expression. I love Adrian. Adrian is also very unapologetic and is a key. Adrian loves just, I think he loves controversy. And if he does, I love you for that because I love controversy. But I love Adrian Expression. So another thing, I was also influenced by like the people in my life. So when I was in high school, I really wanted to start this channel like 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. But I didn't because I was just like, I'm not ready for that. Like, I'm not ready to be on the YouTube. I'm not ready to be on the internet. But now I guess I am. And here I am. So people were encouraging me. People in my high school, people in my college, random people that I would meet, they would just be like, I think you should start a YouTube channel, your personality, everything your personality is linked. So I love you all who are encouraging me because look at us. We're here now, we're here today, and this is our first YouTube video. And also, last but not least, personal desires. Like I said, I always want to start a YouTube channel, but I was letting doubt and would people like me, what kind of content would I produce. I was letting things like that stop me from actually just doing and experiencing and making my own video. But I'm glad that I decided to do so because I'm here and I'm happy. And this has been an amazing experience. So that's the last question. It's time to end this video. I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm a small page. Like, I'm a little channel right now. When I checked today is the 20th, November 20th, 2020. Before I started making this video, I had about 70 subscribers. So I'm gonna need at least 50 of y'all to like and comment on this post. Like and comment. Like and comment. And send it to a friend. Whenever this video gets to, I'm gonna say 500 views. Yeah, I'm gonna say 500 views. Whenever this video gets to 500 views, that's when I'll be uploading my second video, which will be a story time. And I know you guys love story times, so I'm gonna give you exactly that. So, without further ado, I'm gonna end this video. Love, love, love you guys, and I cannot wait till the next one. Bye.